Good day.
Hello.
How are you today?
Tired like always, but it's been a day. Oh, what's up, buddy? We are here. It is for exposure. It is Saturday evening at 6 p.m. opposed to our normal 10 o'clock start time because I had things going on today.
That's okay, because I had to go into work for a bit, so it worked out okay. And now here we are, and I'm waiting for like more people to tune in for the evening show, and then we have to switch it to an evening show, completely ruining our Saturday nights.
What Saturday nights, bro? What are you talking about?
You know, the ones where we don't do anything.
I was going to say.
And just dread that the next day is Sunday, and after that is Monday, and we're back to work.
I was going to say, what are you doing on a Saturday night that you're like, I'd rather not podcast? I don't have anything going on. I'm not cool.
I mean, sometimes I just want to take an edible and relax.
Blair, this doesn't look like the Ralph Ingolstadt Arena. Are you supposed to be at a show right now, Blair?
Yes, I was going to go down to the Destination Pro show, and unfortunately, when we had talked and you need to reschedule, well, then it was like, okay, I went into work for a little bit, so I was unable to go down. So,
well, don't put it on. Don't put that evil on me.
I'm
you
not
could have gone. I would have took the day out. I almost canceled on you anyway.
I know. Just saying.
Because I had an emergency situation at my shoot job, and I was sitting there at 3 o'clock this afternoon going, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull all of this off in time today, but we're here. We made it. I'm alive.
That's Ray, I'll say this much. I already booked the time off in June for the Time Bomb Pro show in Grand Forks. Already booked the time off.
Time Bomb.
Kevin Koo is going to be there. It's going to be fantastic. So.
Kevin Koo. I love me some Kevin Koo.
Me too.
You know what Kevin Koo doesn't love? Candy corn. Hates it. So if you get to see him, ask him about it.
I'm going to bring down some Canadian treats and see if he would like some. Maybe a coffee crisp.
What the hell's a coffee crisp?
Maybe I should send you some coffee crisps.
What the hell's a coffee crisp?
They are a chocolate bar that is up here that tastes like coffee, but in a chocolate bar form.
Oh.
It's got some wafers in there.
You wily Canadians. You guys get everything.
I know. Ray, I'll say this much. We truly appreciate the support, you tuning in. I know that we help you get through some overtime sometimes, but we always appreciate the support, the likes, the retweets, all that. So thank you so much.
We definitely do, Ray. You absolutely rock. Everybody rocks that likes, retweets, hits the smash and the like, hits and smashing. You just smash that like button, hit it. Tweet us out, share the live, let the people know we're here. We're having a good time. If you're on Twitter, hit the retweet button right now. Let people know. Come hang out for exposure. It's Saturday evening. And we got a lot of independent wrestling. Now, I'm going to ask, did you catch the Defy show last night? Because I did not. I heard it was awesome, and I'm going to put that on my to-do list today.
Not yet, but the Defy had a banger of a show. NEW out in Vancouver had a banger of a show, and the one and only Will Ospreay was there in the crowd.
The one and only Spencer Love was there.
He was hosting.
I know.
Yeah.
The one and only TFA was there.
I wonder if this means that maybe we're going to see Will Ospreay at LPW 26. Maybe there's some networking going on. I'm going to start that rumor right now. Will Ospreay is going to be challenging for the Challenge Championship at LPW 26, whoever the champion may be. That's what I heard.
Hell yeah.
That's
hell yeah. I'm here for there. I'm here for that. All right. Well, now you have to book it, Spencer.
We're just waiting for the confirmation.
Zoe Sager, because she ain't dropping that title anytime soon. Will Ospreay
versus Will Ospreay.
LPW
26.
27.
Isn't this 20?
26 is already in the works. Zoe Sager already has an opponent. The graphic is in the folder. Click on it.
I thought Isn't that LPW 25?
No, I know my math. I know stuff and things about stuff and things. No, it is. We are officially in the month of May, Blair.
Yes,
which means the one and only LPW 26, the clothesline, going on May 31st at Alberta, Canada, at the Rec Room. It is the Michael Richard Blaze, God's gift to professional wrestling, versus your challenge champion, Zoe Sager. So if one William Ospreay, one Bruv, wants to show up, he'll have to show up and challenge whoever wins that match at LPW 27. So I'm where your head's at, but you're just...
I wish that this was just a clever segue to like throw up the match graphic, but I thought the last one was LPW 24.
So. It is a super clever way to put up the match graphic. And I was able to spin it into a clever segue because I am what the kids say, a professional content creator.
I am not. Look at what's around me. I am not. There's a grow up next to me. I am not. It's just plants. It's not bad stuff, but still. LPW 27, Will Ospreay versus Zoe Sager.
Zoe Sager, because we're not picking MRB. He's been ducking us all this time. He didn't show up. We won the battle. I think that's how beefs work. So technically speaking, For Exposure is 1-0 against Michael Richard Blaze, your former LPW Grand Champion.
Damn, homie.
I mean, is that how it works? Kendrick, Drake, For Exposure, MRB. Those are the beefs out right now.
Look, don't compare MRB to Drake.
I'm just saying in terms of the beefs. You know, that's all. I'm not saying like we're one or the other, or he's one or the other. I'm just saying they got beef, we got beef. I think we're winning our beef. I don't know who's winning the Kendrick and Drake beef. I don't even know what's going on there. I'm like I am super confused.
All I know, there's a lot of disses being thrown out, lots of songs being dropped, and people analyzing everything. I'm still on the day of when Nas and Jay-Z were going at it. That's the beef I know.
I'm still trying to figure out who threw the pie at Kevin Owens at the picnic.
MGK.
Maybe.
That's why I had heat with MGK.
Oh, was it MGK? So okay, that little bum. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's all I know. All I know is you're a month behind.
I am. I'm out of it.
I'm actually completely on point for the first time in this show's history. It's insane.
I'm glad one of us was.
Yeah, we made it. Yeah, for now, it's not going to last. Trust me, because
it's like an 18-wheeler going off a cliff. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And we're driving.
That's right. Saturday evening shows are a little different.
Yeah, there's a little bit more shenanigans.
I was like dozing off on the couch before this because I'm so old that I'm like, 6:00 at night? That's late. I'm tired. I didn't get a nap today. But in case you needed more reinforcements, Blair, LPW 26 also has TFA and Stephen Crow Ride or Die putting their tag team championships on the line against Bussy. That's Effie. That's Alley Catch. That's also LPW 26, May 31st.
Not 25.
In Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, 26. At the Rec Room. Also streaming live on IWTV.
Yes.
Boom. Spencer would be proud today.
Just knocking it out of the park.
Well, I'm knocking it out of the park.
Yes.
You're still living in April.
April was a good month.
It was a good month. It was a very good month. I'm not hating, just pointing out things. April's a good month for me. I like April.
I think that was a shot. I think you're taking shots now.
He goes, I think you're taking shots.
I think you're taking shots. So, you know what? If you're just throwing up graphics willy-nilly, well,
I am.
Then I'm throwing this one up, and there's nothing you can do about it. So there. Because at LPW 26, we're seeing Lumberjack Larry versus Royce Isaacs.
That's for the LPW Grand Championship that MRB did not retain at LPW 25. He lost it, even though he said he would never lose it, to Larry Woods.
Did we ever find out what happened?
To what?
how that, him losing the title, like what happened, MRB?
He never answered. Like I said,
what happened?
We won because he didn't clap back. He clapped. We clapped again. He didn't clap back. So I
clap
think we
louder.
Win. I think we win. But yes, our new LPW Grand Champion, Lumberjack Larry Woods, with that branding side. I mean, let's be honest. If we're being honest here, if we're being journalistic, whatever.
Journalistic integrity.
Integrity, guys. The best thing that MRB did in his second go around his Grand Championship was debut that beautiful new Grand Championship.
That one Larry Woods has around his waist now.
I love you, MRB, but you come at me, you're gonna get this back. You gotta get it back.
I'm waiting for you to drop an Omar from the wire line where you're like, step to the king, you better not miss.
Yeah, watch out. I'm not Cody Rhodes, man. I'm not Cody Rhodes. That's what he says now. Didn't know this was open mic night, bitch.
At least you waited until past 10 minutes to switch.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Count that down.
I am a professional.
I'm going to remember that because I'm sure at some point when things go off the rails and you're just yard sailing shit everywhere.
Are you saying it's not off the rails yet?
Not yet.
The fact that I'm saying I'm a professional.
Well, I mean, it's awesome. Not because we've actually talked a little bit wrestling so far, so it's fine.
That's right. But those are your matches for this month's LPW, the Clothesline, coming up at the end of the month. We still have a lot of matches that need to be announced.
We do.
Like, I feel like we're missing a few there.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get a few more.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe like a couple.
Maybe like 5. It'll be a 5-carder. Maybe a 6. Maybe a 7. Maybe Spencer will go crazy and book 10. Maybe you're right. Maybe Will Ospreay will show up. I don't know what happens in LPW circles. But all I know is anything is possible.
Do you think Will Ospreay shows up to issue the challenge at LPW 26? To set up LPW 27?
I feel like if Will Ospreay showing up at LPW, like physically going to actually be there, he's got to wrestle, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe he's going to be in the scramble match.
Could be. But I feel bad then if, T.Y. Jackson. These are all reckless speculations. We need a graphic that like...
You say reckless. I say that very much a possibility.
We need a banner or something that says these are not the opinions or the views expressed by those that love wrestling.
Just a banner across the stream that just says this shit ain't happening.
This is reckless speculation. Oh wait, you can actually do that, I think.
Okay, what about I've fantasy booked this in my head because the winner or whoever's the champion of Salvation, they can get a title shot, right?
Yeah, whatever they choose.
So maybe we see Mars versus Will Ospreay at the clandestine show the night before. He wins, challenges Zoe Sager.
You're okay.
Just saying. Then he's showing up. And then it'll just prove that you can never miss one of those clandestine shows because you never know who's going to show up. Oh, no. He's making the banner.
Let's see if this actually works. This is simply speculation, not actually a thing.
Okay, so Will Ospreay versus Zoe Sager, LPW 27. We've established
Boom! This is simply speculation, not actually a thing.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, shoot. That's a fun thing we can do now.
Yeah. We're going to make some use of that.
Did I spell speculation correctly?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm on fire today.
You're on fuego.
Oh my goodness. I would say this: if I'm Mars, watch your back. Will Ospreay has famously said he's an assassin with a machine gun, and he doesn't take too kindly to people that take shots at him. So, Mars, watch your back. He's coming for you. He comes. He cashes in your golden ticket. Why hasn't Mars cashed that thing in yet?
I don't know.
What the hell's he waiting on? Mars, what are you doing?
Long-term storyline.
Okay. Mars, that's taking shots at Mars.
I mean, truth be told, I did send him the link to the show today, even though he hasn't responded. So you taking shots, he might just show up randomly, and then there you go.
It's funny. I'm talking to him here after the show of, about LPW stuff. Maybe he will show up.
When I saw him outside of Dynamite last weekend, I said, I'll just start sending you random invites to the show, and then if you're around, you can just hop on.
It's really funny, though, when you invite Mars, the specialist, to a show, he won't show up. But when you don't invite him, he just pops in all the time. Explain that, Mars. And I bet you if Mars was in the little bubble underneath right here, he'd go, what do you mean? But we love Mars. Mars the specialist, your clandestine wrestling society champion of salvation.
So should we talk some wrestling now? Preview some shows?
Maybe.
Yeah?
Sure.
Because not speculate anymore on Will Ospreay showing up at LPW 27 to challenge Zoe Sager. I hope this can get clipped for the intermission show. Just to start more rumors. Can you submit it for the... Yeah.
Do whatever I want.
Hell yeah. Blow the budget on for exposure.
That's right. Oh, man. That's such a good gimmick. Why didn't I think of that before? Oh, shoot. They have a ticker? You could make a ticker where it scrolls. Like, wait a minute. No way. Oh, maybe I have to make it first. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then I could just have it scroll as like a warning.
Will Ospreay will not be at LPW 27.
Or will he? But seriously, he won't.
This is all just speculation.
But then again, it could happen. Anything is possible. But seriously, don't bank on it. Spencer's pissed. Yeah. He's like, I gotta go book Ospreay. What the hell, guy?
He's getting ready for Collision right now because he's going to be there, I think. So he doesn't. He's not watching. He'll.
Spencer's getting ready for Collision.
Yeah, because he's in Vancouver right now.
Oh, I don't have Spencer's location on my phone to like.
Neither do I. He tweeted it out.
What's
Twitter? By not telling me, pay attention.
I knew he was in Vancouver. I didn't know he was staying today.
I think so.
He posted something about complaining that it takes 40 minutes to drive 5 kilometers, and I was like, "That I don't know what that means." Because I don't know what's a kilometer.
It's like a mile, but shorter.
I don't believe you.
Yes, I will tell you the exact.
It's just like you guys in Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Or Celsius or whatever.
Okay. So 1 kilometer is equal to 0.62 miles.
Oh, so not even. Okay, so do you guys get, how many kilometers do you get to a gallon of gas?
What a gallon?
You guys don't do a liter? Is it liters of gas?
Yeah.
Is it really? God, what the I'm so confused.
What kind of fantasy world are you living in? Gallons?
I guess the only one that uses that metric.
Do you still use quarts as like a metric for like milk? We get a quart of milk?
Some people, some old-timey people, but we do like half-gallon gallons. You know, you can do a quart of milk. You can get a quart of cream. I don't know. Cordon bleu.
What was it like living in the Great Depression?
So you mean like yesterday?
Oh, we're never going to get to do this show again, are we?
No, we just booked Will Ospreay in a match that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
The show is simply a speculation, not actually a thing.
Yes.
For exposure. All right, let's chat some wrestling.
You want to talk Prestige?
Let's talk some Prestige worldwide. Wide.
Yeah. All right. So Prestige has a show coming up.
Next Friday. I want
Thursday.
Thursday.
I think Thursday, or is the Revolver?
The Revolver's on Thursday.
Okay, Prestige. We'll talk Prestige first, then we'll talk Revolver.
Okay.
We got a problem solver, and his name is Revolver. I don't know who sang that. I think Ice Cube or Dr. Dre.
No, you got
Okay.
DJ Revolver. Isn't that Vanilla Ice? Ice, baby.
Okay, before we talk wrestling, do you remember there was an interview Vanilla Ice did because somebody was like, well, the beat you're using sounds exactly like Under Pressure, so you just ripped it off. And he was like, no. See, Under Pressure was like, din, 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 din. And then he's like, Ice Baby was like, din, 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 din. And it's like one little note. Yep, like, totally different. Oh,
I think that was Arsenio Hall. That's an epic interview if you watch the whole thing through. Because Arsenio Hall just goes in on him, and he's just like a deer in headlights, doesn't know what to do.
I think Macho Man was on Arsenio Hall, and it was actually a really good interview.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's talk Prestige.
Slim Jims.
Can you dig it?
Arsenio Hall, brother.
So Prestige is happening this upcoming week, and Shelton Benjamin's going to be wrestling on the show.
Actually wrestling or just signing things like you showed me last time got me all excited?
No. You sent that to me being like Shelton Benjamin, and then we found out after it was signings. So
okay.
Don't throw me under the bus. That was all on you.
That's fair.
So Sheldon was actually supposed to face off with Josh Alexander, who unfortunately was hurt now. So he's had to pull out of a whole lot of bookings because he's actually supposed to be at that Destination Pro show tonight. Instead, all ego Ethan Page is going to be there.
Right on. We didn't even talk about how great it is. Well, not great it is that Ethan Page is no longer with AEW, but it is nice that he'll be tearing it up on the indies again.
Yeah, I think it's good because he is a solid wrestler. It'll give him more opportunity because he wasn't getting those chances in AEW or ROH. The roster is just too stacked, too deep. I will say he had a fight without honor match against Tony Nese last year. Mm-hmm. That was it was really good. And I'd love to see more of that Ethan Page, especially in his indie run. So
Tony Nese, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Is he still employed there?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, cashing checks and
breaking necks.
And that's it.
But, cashing checks and
cash and checks.
Yeah, just cash and checks. Checks on checks on checks.
Because Ethan Page has his Alpha One promotion.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's going to be in Winnipeg for a show coming up too on the 16th. So he's getting out there and fast too. So
nice. Probably itching to do some stuff. So that'll be cool. So he's taking over for one Josh Alexander. Get well soon, Josh.
Yeah, he's taking over for Destination Pro. He's not taking over for Prestige.
No,
Prestige. We're going to see Shelton Benjamin face off against. Show. There we go. Filthy Tom Lawler.
Your best friend.
Yeah, one of my best friends. You're my other best friend.
Heck yeah. No, Filthy Tom Lawler, dude. Of the WTF faction there. Looking filthier as ever.
Didn't they give up the titles?
Who knows what they did?
I think so. There's an MLW show tonight. I think I forgot to send you the graphics for it.
Oh, well, shoot.
Or I did send them to you. And you just
Lawrence, what's up, boys? Nothing. Just booking Will Ospreay and LPW.
Yeah. Will Ospreay versus Zoe Sager, LPW 27. Why? I thought I sent you the MLW graphics. I was hyped to talk about it because that's tonight.
No, you did not. I actually believe you. I believe this time I am on top of it. Mrs. Pluggo even said, "Did you not? Yeah. Did you make sure to get all the graphics?"
It's true. It's true. I didn't send them over. So
he's at a PWHL playoff game. Just popping in to say, "Hey, Lawrence, we appreciate you, brother. Yeah. Much love. Enjoy that. Enjoy that hockey game. It is hockey season, isn't it? Always hockey season in Canada."
No, not always.
The off season's like 2 weeks long for you guys or something.
For the Leafs, it's about 7 months long.
Well, that's nacho year.
It's never my year.
The new flavor of Dorito.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, that'll be fun. Filthy Tom Lawler's always a good time.
And I mean, that has to be a first time matchup too. So it's something different.
I would imagine so. Yeah.
I'm hyped for that one.
Heck yeah, as you should be. As he sips his Coke Zero.
Refreshing.
Is it Coke Zero?
You bet your buns it is.
Hells yeah.
We've got Jada Stone versus Vert Vixen. I'm very much into like the next wave of women's wrestlers getting these shots on the independents. Like you're seeing constantly new names popping up who are just delivering on a consistent basis. So excited to see what Jada Stone can do. And Vert Vixen, as always, is clutch. I'm expecting a fantastic matchup with these two.
And Vert Vixen, spoiler alert, I just won the Defy Women's Championship last night, or kept it.
Yeah,
one of the two. She has it. It's hers. It's still hers.
At this run, not this run. I mean, now they may as well just rename it the Vert Vixen.
The Vert Vixen Championship.
The run she's had has been incredible.
Hells yeah. That match is going to be good. Like you said, I'm interested to see what Jada Stone does in such a big spot.
In the Dark Order colliding.
Ooh.
Evil Uno challenging for the Prestige Wrestling Championship, going one-on-one with Alan Angels, formerly known as Five.
But now he's known as the front man.
He is the front man.
Alan Angels, and he's on a bit of a run. And Evil Uno is very good. Evil Uno has mystery wrestling going off this Sunday at, I believe, 5 o'clock on his Twitch channel. He had to pick Mother's Day to do it, but that's okay. So to all your mothers out there, go watch the mystery wrestling on Sunday. So you think Evil Uno can beat Alan Angels?
I mean, he's gonna be in for a tough go because Angels has had a hell of a run. So
I shall see. I mean, Evil Uno has an AEW video games podcast now.
Yeah, with Budge.
Huh?
With Budge.
Who's Budge?
Adam Cole. That was when being the Elite was still a thing, and Adam Cole first showed up. The Dark Order, John Silver and Alex Reynolds, they were going off of all like the rumors of like what they wanted to do with him in WWE, like rename him as a manager and stuff like this.
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, they want to call you like Budge, so we'll do that here. So they're calling him Budge.
Yeah, he wanted to be the manager for Keith Lee. Oh yeah. God,
Bearcat Keith Lee.
Bearcat Keith Lee and Budge. I like it. I like it a lot. What a great idea that was.
Who books that shit?
Well, they didn't book it, but they were gonna.
They wanted to.
Oh, I would have wanted that. I would have been down with that.
I know you would have. Okay. Ugh. We have Blackheart Leo Rush versus El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. Have you seen Blackheart Leo Rush?
I saw him coughing up some black stuff last weekend, and my first thought was like, did you just not want to update your graphic? So you're like, I'm Blackheart Leo Rush now. Just put a blank. Go ahead, just put a blank mystery thing up there. I don't feel like taking new graphic photos yet, but no, it's interesting. It's something where I love Leo Rush. I've always said how much I love Leo Rush. I think the wrestling world is a better place with him in it because he's just so talented. I'm still feeling this one out.
Yeah, I do want to see more. I think the Blackheart character is slowly kind of like evolving from when we first saw it. I think a couple of years ago against Jordan Oliver. That was the first time I remember seeing it. So it's slowly becoming more and more. And I know I'll talk about it a little bit later on because of one of my bangers of the month, but I'm cautiously optimistic about it. I think it could be something really great, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. It was interesting. I was like, what's happening here? Why is he coughing up? What the hell's going on? What is that?
Because part of it, I think, can be a little campy, but like when he's the Blackheart, he seems like even faster than how he normally is. I don't know what it is.
Maybe he's trying to get back into AEW and be a part of the House of Black.
Fuck, I hope not.
Okay. Wow, that was quick.
I hope not.
That was
I despise the House of Black. That it's not speculation. I actually despise the House of Black.
Me saying that he's trying to get himself back into the House of Black would be that's simply speculation, not actually a thing.
I don't know what it is. I think it's like all of the lore that Malachi is trying to put into wrestling, and it's like, dude, I just want to see you go out there and kick ass. Do like spinning heel kicks all the time. Just black mass everyone. That's what I want to see. Just be a badass.
Right.
I don't need to see some, creature walking out from the tunnel that looks like a villain from Riverdale. You know exactly the kind of shit I'm talking about. So
the only real Riverdale I know is Waka Flocka Flame screaming Riverdale everywhere I go.
Riverdale Road. Yeah,
because I go hard in the paint.
Yes.
Hell yeah. I got bars. But yes, I was interested to see where Lio Rush takes this Blackheart character. I'm still not quite sold on it yet, but not because I'm just intrigued. Intrigued is probably the right word. Not that I'm calling it something silly yet. I'm just waiting it out.
We got Ghoul Moon taking on Z Sharp. So Sandra Moon and Sonico going 2-on-2 against Zara Zecker and Gregory Sharp.
Nice. That's a good one.
Gregory Sharp just finished a little tour down at the Uganda wrestling, eh?
Very cool.
Yeah.
And I'm always a huge fan of Sandra Moon, and Sonico is always solid. So I'm interested here. I don't know much about Gregory Sharp, and I don't want to. Who was that?
Zara Zecker.
Zara Zecker. I didn't want to butcher that.
That's okay.
But yeah, I don't know much about those two, but I'm definitely intrigued. Prestige always puts on these shows where you have like the names that you know, and they hook you, and then they have all these people that you're like, oh yeah, whoa, I'd watch them. They're very good too. So that's one of these matches for me.
In a match that's gonna bang, we got Galeno Del Mal versus Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb.
I like that Jeff Cobb gets like these like random indie dates every once in a while. Like I think he was in like West Coast Pro not too long ago, and now you're getting a Prestige show. Like, dude just seems like such a genuine guy. Like,
yeah, I was putting together the stream and putting all the graphics and stuff in, I just kept wondering, like, why isn't he like a bigger deal? And I mean that because every time I watch him wrestle, it's always a good match. He's very smooth. He works different styles. He's a big man that can go. I know that he flirted with AEW a little bit. He's in New Japan doing the thing, but like, why isn't he just a bigger? Maybe it's a personal preference thing, but
yeah, I mean, he could be just loving the schedule he gets with New Japan and just being able to plug in indie dates and.
Yeah, could be.
Like, but hey, more power to him if he's content.
Yeah, if you're happy, dude, do your thing. I always watch Jeff Cobb matches going like, how is this guy not like massive? But that's just me.
And last but certainly not least, we have Alpha Zoe versus Jordan Cruz. So very similar to Galeno Del Mal and Jeff Cobb. These two are just going to go out there and just beat the tar out of each other.
I'm really liking what Jordan Cruz has been doing over the last few shows I've seen him at. We all know how good Alpha Zoe is. So yeah, I think this is just going to be a hard hitting affair. And I think we're going to be talking like, oh, that could be match of the night. Could be, just might do it.
So if you have to pick one of these, which is the pluggo this is going to be a banger match.
Well,
I'm putting you on the spot today.
I don't like that. I think you're. Man, that's not cool. I mean, it's hard to go against Alan Angels, even though because of the history. But I will. Alpha Zoe and Jordan Cruz. That's not much of a limb.
You know, you said Alan Angels and Evil Uno, and I think that has a lot of potential to be really good.
There's so much story there, and I know it's not like on a main stage at AEW or anything, but it's still like they know each other super well. So I think that could be really good.
Yeah, I agree. So, I guess
I'm just here for like the Evil Uno going in for like the hug, and Alan Angels is gonna slap him in the face, and then Evil Uno's gonna get the shit kicked out of him for a little while, and then it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
Like violence. Okay, now you want to do a couple tidbits first, and then we'll do our bangers of the month.
Yeah, some titto bitties.
Titto bitties.
All right.
So a little bit of bad news to start off, and Mr. Wardlow, he will not be at Prestige Combat Clash in July. I do like their way of saying he's not going to be there. The graphic just with a big red X over it.
So I didn't notice it when I pulled the graphics. So I have to pull the graphics, download them, then download them into this. And when I pulled them off of where when you sent them to me, I didn't notice it. And then I was like, why is there a giant X on this graphic? What the hell's going on?
Did he make this?
Yeah, is this one of his, like, was he trying to be clever? What's going on here? He's not a fan of Wardlow? Is he hurt again? Or is he just not going to be there?
I don't know. Look, there's only one graphic that I will ever keep on here just to randomly throw up, and it's this one. So
Cyclope! It's Rivera's steak jacket. Oh, I love it. It's the best.
Oh shit, that's some good shit.
That is the greatest. That is one of our first graphics. It's stayed here.
Yeah, we're keeping it up there. You know, we should do like a better version with stuff on the sides, just so we don't see us up there.
Yeah,
like have a almost video graphic where that's in the middle, and then just clips of Cyclope walking out on the sides.
Hells yeah.
So we had talked about Kevin Koo a little earlier.
Yep.
Black Label Pro in June has him versus Mayu Yamashita.
That is going to rule, dude.
That match is gonna be so fucking good.
Dude, Black Label Pro's been killing it the last few shows. I'm bummed I couldn't make it out to the last couple. I had a bunch of FOMO, man. Oof. Black Label Pro, keep doing you. But that's gonna be good. That's gonna be really good.
So I'm hyped for that one. Kevin Koo's awesome. Mayu Yamashita is awesome.
Kevin Koo's getting into that Black Label Pro territory of like who's going to beat him for that title. Maybe Mayu Yamashita gets it done.
I know you are probably very hyped for this announcement.
I'm hyped for
Danhausen's going to be at Wrestling Revolver.
Danhausen's just everywhere, man. Danhausen almost won the GCW World title last weekend. He was this close. He had it in his hand. There's a picture of him holding it up. And yeah, that didn't last very long.
No.
I don't know why you don't love the Danhausen.
I don't know. I can't get into it.
All right, fine. Whatever, Zilla Fatu.
Yeah, speaking of Zilla Fatu, did you watch him and John Wayne Murdoch?
I did.
That's a fucking car crash.
It was awesome. It wasn't the best Zilla Fatu match I've ever seen.
No,
but it was still a spectacle for sure.
It was so fucking funny. Like off the ropes through a door that Murdoch's gone from.
It just felt like John Wayne Murdoch is like, you ain't going up to the WWE on my dime. Like he just was like, I'm gonna beat the piss out of you. And Zilla's like, all right, let's do this. It was crazy. It was nuts.
I think with Zilla, it's going to be very interesting to see his projection on the indies because, I mean, when he was next to Jacob, I mean, that was a perfect production. like a way to get him over even more. And you could have had a storyline built in there between those two. But then Jacob ups and goes to WWE, and then now Zilla's there, and it's like, dude, what about me?
Yeah, and Zilla, like, not to talk too much about the Fed, but there's rumors that they're worried that Jacob Fatu is going to overshadow Solo Sikoa when he debuts. And it's like he might, and then it's like, well, if you guys are worried about that, we'll take him back on the Indies.
Oh fuck yeah!
We'll come on, let him come back. Just say, you know what, Jacob, go back down and do the Punjabi prison match that you had to, unfortunately bow out of because we signed you.
Give us what we want.
I know. Give us what we want. Maybe they'll do that. Maybe they'll do a Punjabi prison match just for us. But that is simply speculation, not actually a thing.
Now, a Punjabi prison match in the Fed or another one in GCW?
Another one in GCW. They'll book another one. They'll let Jacob come down and right the wrongs that they created. But
get the Fatus in there, Avances Forever, and Nick Gage and Danhausen, and SDL and Matt Cardona.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I just booked Spring Break Night 2 for next year's WrestleMania.
And give me Massey and Mansoor while you're at it.
Yeah,
get them in there. They're doing the damn thing on the Indies. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm into that.
Give us the pen, Joey Janela. We'll book this thing.
Come on, Brett. Give us a call. I mean, you're booking Oren Veit, so June 22nd. Remix title match: Gringo Loco versus Leo Rush versus Myron Reed. This is a very much a Blair match in the fact that it's going to be high flying, lots of flippy stuff.
It's gotta be, but it's not. Is that not Blackheart Leo Rush then?
Yeah, regular Leo Rush,
just regular. So he can go in and out of it.
Yeah, maybe he's like the demon.
The demon? Oh, like Finn Balor?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Okay, but no, that's gonna be we're gonna be like, oh, that match ruled.
Oh yeah, maybe the true Blackheart are the friends we made along the way.
Maybe. And as we go on, we remember all the times that we had together.
We will always
there it is.
Be together. I think that is it for tidbits.
It is graduation season.
I will mention that the Queen of the Indies and for West Coast Pro, they've started announcing names, and Aja Kong's going to be there.
Nice.
I will be there to watch it. And they just announced that the Great Muda's daughter is going to be there.
Interesting.
Yeah, that'll be cool. So
Blair's going to go into the Queen of the Indies. I'm jealous. That's gonna be awesome.
Why don't you meet me down there?
If only I could, man.
You can.
Maybe I could. I'll get in the car now. We'll drive on out.
Okay. So we'll do our bangers of the month. It's gonna be looped, and I'm just gonna run through it as it happens. So deal with it.
Excalibur.
Yes.
Go.
Bangers of the year so far.
That is a cool graphic.
It is. So there's January. We've gone over all of those. There's February. We've got the names written properly. This is so fast.
It's so fast.
That's the one. There's April's. So I got Mal versus Billy Starks from DDT, Jaden versus Leo Rush from Prestige, and you've got Charlie Dempsey versus Matt Mikowski from Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Versus Sari from JCW versus The World. Trish Adora versus Amira from Prestige, and Larry Woods versus Michael Richard Blaze from LPW.
You did it, dude. That was pretty good. That was really good.
Yeah.
As we compile these up all year round.
Yeah. When we do our May ones, we're just going to screenshot these so we can throw them up and I can rattle them off without it moving.
I also threw 4 at you this year, this month.
Your playlist is going to be like 4 days long.
I'm a baller in every sense of the word. Yeah. Young and successful.
Gonna be a baller, shot caller.
But those are our bangers of the month in May. Those were April. April was see now who's living in the wrong month.
You could be living on a prayer.
Could be.
Oh,
I'm halfway there.
Oh, living on a prayer.
The show.
Have you watched that Jaden versus Leo Rush Black?
I have not. I need to, because we definitely, when you put a banger up there, that means I got to watch it. But I have not yet.
It is so fucking good.
You said that was from Prestige, right?
From Prestige. It's up on YouTube, so you can go check it out.
Mm-hmm. I think I started it. I didn't make it there.
If I remember, I'll throw it up on our Twitter account, which I never tweet from. But
me neither.
That's a big ask. So.
Yeah, I would hate for you to have to figure out 140 characters there.
Fuck, I know.
I like how you're like, big ask. It's like, no, I get it. No, I get it. I haven't either. I'm bad at our social media. We need to do better.
I was going to go on to tweet that we weren't doing it at 9 a.m. today. And then right when I logged in, I was like, oh, Pluggo just tweeted that. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Full shoot on that. I was like, yesterday I was having like a long day. Like it was just one of those, not bad day. It wasn't like a bad day being stretched, but it's just one of those, we had a lot going on. And I sit down and I'm about to like, all right, it's time to like call it a day. And I was like, oh crap, we're not going on. I got to get this posted to let people know that because I had already set the link and everything. Mm-hmm. And I was like, shoot, we're not going on at 10. I got to let people know on the Twitter. So I like did it before I fell asleep.
You came in clutch.
Yeah, I forgot. I almost forgot. I almost fell asleep and just would have been like, oh, whoops.
Whoopsie doodle.
Whoopsie daisy.
So there is an MLW show tonight, which I did not send over the graphics for. And I think I didn't even save all of them either. So I will say that they're doing the Azteca Lucha thing. It's on tonight. It's going to be on Triller. So you're going to see a lot of CMLL guys there. You will see Matt Riddle versus Josh Bishop, Star Jr., Fuego, Averno, Magnus from CMLL, Ricky Shane Page versus Bad Dude Tito for the MLW National Openweight title. And I think there's a few more. So, I mean.
Yeah, we were talking about Ricky Shane Page last week because he's in a different show, and we brought up his MLW stuff. Yeah, it'll be good. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
MLW pay-per-views are easy to digest.
Yeah, they're like 2 hours and a bit. So
and usually there's not a lot of filler, and the matches are always pretty solid. So if you get a chance, check it out.
Like there's a chance I will tune in to watch it before New Japan tonight. So
oh yeah, New Japan's going on tonight too. Jeez. Yeah. It's a busy night. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
And Collision, where Will Ospreay and Spencer Love are going to be in the same arena together, which could mean only one thing, right?
Will Ospreay at LPW 27 against Zoe Sager.
Simply speculation.
It is not speculation. They're probably going to be in one of the press boxes at the Rogers Center, hanging out with whoever owns the Canucks. Like, is it the Aquilemi family or something like that? I don't know. I bet you like Trevor Linden's going to be there brokering the deal between and Will Ospreay.
Spencer Love is the promoter to run the biggest indie show at Rogers Place. Mm-hmm. And Will Ospreay, I mean, it's just a match made in heaven, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to listen to this. He's going to listen to this on his 14-hour drive home from Vancouver to Edmonton and be like, "You guys are the worst."
How many fucks do you think he'll drop after listening to it?
Here's the thing. He's such a nice guy that he might just under his breath go fuck, but then go, I guess I better book Will Ospreay in LPW.
Now put up the banner. Now put it up. Purely speculation. He's like, because you know, Canadians are famously nice, so he'll be like, "Oh, you guys here, sure, okay, I'll book him." Hell yeah. I dropped the ball because I had so many more graphics to send you today, but
okay,
I'll send them next time.
Okay, yeah,
I just had a little day, I guess.
That's all right. I was just, like I said, Mrs. Pluggo was taking shots at me upstairs going, make sure you put all the graphics in today. And I was like, I got them all, I think. Mm-hmm. And then you were like, MLW. And I was like, you didn't send those to me. And I was waiting like for you to go, yeah, I did. They're right here, you idiot. And you were like,
no, after you said that I didn't, I was like, okay, maybe I didn't.
Because I had a moment at work today or this week like that where we were going over like a quality execution thing over a task or over some kind of one of our pieces of equipment. And I was like, there is definitely not a video for that, what you're asking me to find. Like we were just trying to figure something out. And I go, that doesn't exist in this guide. And he starts scouring through it, my boss. And I'm just sitting there going, please don't find it. Please don't find it. Please don't find it. And he goes, well, sure, you're right. It doesn't exist. And I was like, thank God. Because I was like, I read it 4 times.
So we will quickly go through the Wrestling Revolver show, which is on Prestige is Thursday, Revolver is on Friday.
Yeah.
And there's more matches that haven't been announced yet. I don't know what they're waiting for, but they can do whatever they want. So, hey, live your best life.
Maybe they're leaving you on a cliffhanger there.
And it also made me realize just like how many matches they actually book for shows, and they book a lot.
Yeah, Prestige or Wrestling Revolver shows, you definitely get your money's worth in the sense that it's always a pretty sizable card.
Like I feel like they book like 12 matches for their shows.
Hey, more power to them. What's the sweet spot for you?
Man,
let's just how about no? Let me preface that real quick. What is the sweet spot for you as a watcher of wrestling, and then what's your sweet spot as a commentator? Because you do both.
As a watcher, 7 or 6. I like a 4 and 3. So you do 4, go for intermission. You know there's 3 matches left, so you come back, get that crackerjack of a match to bring everyone back into, you know, the fans into it after they have their intermission. And after that, then it's like, oh, we got the co-main, main. That's perfect as a viewer. Or 3 and 3, which is the same sort of thing. As a commentator, I like 8. I like doing 4 and 4.
More.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because as soon as I get into like start doing a couple matches and I get in the groove, I want to keep going. But I feel like more than 8 for an indie show is too many.
Okay.
And
unless that indie show has the one and only Will Ospreay booked on it this month at LPW 26.
Next month.
Oh no, he's coming this month to claim his spot for his match next month.
Oh, okay. So he's showing up at 26.
Yeah.
After Zoe wins to challenge it. And we have to remember to continue this in 2 weeks' time when we do our LPW preview show. Hopefully Boris and Dash don't watch us, so we can bring up. So when after Zoe and MRB, when do you think Will Ospreay is showing up to challenge for the championship? And they're gonna be like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Right, just watch, man. Trust us. We've got the inside scoop.
We know what's going on. Okay. So Revolver, we're gonna power through Revolver because we rambled a lot, but they have more matches to be announced still. What has been announced, we've got for the first time ever, Ethan Page versus Damian Chambers.
Yeah, like you said,
Ethan Page getting out there.
He's getting out there. He's doing the damn thing.
They also, Revolver did a thing. They put a call out for indie talent to, you know, like, here's your chance. We'll give you a shot. So Brett Ryan Gosselin is actually one of the winners of it. The wrestlers could submit, you know, an application why they should be a part of the show. I can't remember if it was a video or what.
Is that Ryan Gosling? Like Ryan Gosling?
It's Brett Ryan Gosselin. So
okay, but
yeah,
that looks like Ryan Gosling.
It kind of does. So
he's maybe maybe they're related.
So we've got Speedball Mike Bailey versus Myron Reed in what is going to be a phenomenal match.
That's a plug-o match right there, dude.
That is a plug-o match.
That's gonna rule.
Yeah. I feel like these two have wrestled before, but I can't recall. Like, I feel like they should have wrestled by now.
Yeah, Myron and Speedball. Yeah, I'm not sure either, dude. But I look at that match and I go, I'm in. Yeah, I'm sure they have to.
Yeah.
Cross paths at some point.
GCW or JCW or Impact even.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a trios match with the Unit versus the Rascals and Masha Slamovich.
I saw this graphic and my first thought was, I think Masha would fit in perfect with the Rascals.
Really?
I think she would be like a perfect vibe in the Rascals. like just still her Russian badass self, but just like kind of like these. I kind of like these boys. You know, they're silly, they're goofy, they're high all the time, but they're my people. You know, like she's like a badass who has like a soft spot for the class clowns. Like, you know, I'm in on this.
She's like their protector.
Right, yeah, like, yeah, don't mess with it. And they're just behind Masha being like,
yeah, I'd be.
Yeah, oh, dude, I'm here for that. Let's go.
We got a no DQ match between Steve Macklin and Brent Oakley.
Nice. Steve Macklin still doing the thing. Red hoodie is a choice for the graphic.
Well, his faction is red, so
he's comfy. And I don't know much about Brent Oakley there, but I'm interested. He's probably going to get beat up.
He probably will.
Probably going to get beat up.
Oakley ain't going to be Stokely'd for that. The second gear crew explodes in a three-way dance between Mance Warner, Manders, and Matthew Justice.
Interesting. That's Mance Warner's fault, right?
For this one, I don't know. Like, you have guys who are a faction in multiple promotions, and then like, oh, in one promotion, only Mance Warner is going to split. In another one, all three of you guys hate each other. In those other promotions, it doesn't matter. You guys can like each other.
Right, yeah.
Continuity.
I don't know where we're at here. No, but that is going to be insane. That'll be one that you definitely, we're going to see some violence, see some blood, see some carnage, and that one is going to be awesome. Oh, it's going to be good.
We've got the Crew versus Crystal Ace.
There you go. Yeah. Ace Austin.
Yeah.
Still doing it.
Ace Austin and Jake Christ versus Matthew Palmer and Rich Swann.
Okay, is that Rich Swann?
I think so. I thought that's who it was.
Okay. I was like, I don't really recognize him if that is him, but no, that'll be that's going to be a fast-paced tag match. That's going to be...
I'm guessing myself.
Yeah, I was going to say, but that was going to be a really, really fun, fast-paced tag match. Kristen, Ace Austin are fantastic. Matthew Palmer, I know a little bit about, but the stuff I've seen, he's very good too, and he's going to get a lot of heat, so it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Good times.
Very discreetly now pulling up the Wrestling Revolver show to
That's make sure. We'll just do this.
Yes,
please stand by. Do. Oh my God.
What?
That's genius. We fixed this. That's our please stand by. We're trying to Google something.
We just needed it to be like, we need something on the sides just so we're not still there.
Yeah, it's just like, please enjoy this picture of sequel play while we Google who's in this match.
The Revolver World Title match got announced. It's going to be Alex Shelley versus Trent Seven.
Oh, that's interesting. I like that. That's intriguing.
From the Mountain of Mustaches.
Yeah, I got Speedball Mountain, baby.
Yeah.
I kind of like that matchup.
I think it'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of course, I can't find it.
They're really struggling there.
Well, look, I am all for promotions interacting with the fans, but when the promotion retweets every single thing a fan quote tweets on their tweets, it's a lot to get through. GCW and Revolver, I'm talking to you. I'm looking in your direction.
At least Revolver doesn't talk about every other card they got coming up.
Months in advance,
leading up to the card that they're trying to. It can be tough getting into the weeds of their Twitter when you're like, I just want to know about the show that's tonight.
What I've started doing is, it is Rich Swann.
Okay, yeah, interesting. Maybe I've never seen Rich Swann in a hat.
Could be.
John
Moxley is also going to be there, and last but not least, we have a Staples and Skewers match between Alex Colon and Atticus Cogar.
You can't see my... Oh, there. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't know what it is. But the sound of the stapler always gets me. And the Skewers is one that I'm just like... Because you have to, like, hit them in there. And I'm like,
And they're just sticking in there.
And then I was like, oh, that'll be something. Mm-hmm. I'm going to watch it. I don't know if I'm going to love it, but I'm going to watch it.
Cool. Cool.
I haven't watched as many death matches as I watched at the beginning of 2024 when I was on like a weird death match kick for like a week and a half. I haven't watched many since, but we shall see.
So that's going to do it for us this week. Myself, you can find me up on the socials at Grainmaker Wrestling Podcast, up on all social media as that. And also, we got the For Exposure Twitter account too, which I don't really post from. That's all Pluggo, but I'll still plug it now just so I don't forget to do it because I rarely do it. So got all that, dropped a podcast this past week. You can check it out. I think that's everything for me. So where can the people find you?
You can find me at Pluggo _ on X, Twitter, whatever. You can find me at Pluggo on all of the social media pages. You find me Thursday night, 8 p.m. on this channel with the JPJ doing Between Two Beards. Stay tuned to our socials there at B2Beards across all social media platforms so you know what we're doing there. And yeah, that's all I've got. I've got a couple get to know spotlight pieces up with some of your favorite independent wrestlers on lovewrestling.ca. So go check those out.
Cool. That was good. So
that wasn't too bad.
Yeah. I mean, I had a lot of fun with you today.
I'm a professional, Blair.
At least one of us. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to the people who stopped by the chat. Thank you to Ray. Thank you to Lawrence. We had a lot of fun today. We are very hyped for LPW 27 to see Zoe Sager versus Will Ospreay happen. Thank you so much for checking out the podcast for the 3 pieces.